Hi guys, and welcome to Angling For You, and today you join me on a little unboxing and review in the garden, of course, not on the bank. And it is another side tray, a different side tray. I sold on the Matrix. I've had that for enough time now, and along with a bait brolly. So I wanted something either with a hood or with a different thought process around it, and that's what I've done. I've gone for something maybe a little left field. Now obviously you've read the title, so you know what the tray is. It's not a map, which everybody thought I was going to go because I got a map box. I had a look on, I set off a little thing going on the group to see what people said, and no one actually came up with this tray. Personally, I didn't even know about this tray. I just came across and it fits better than what I actually went for. So I actually went for a Nufish with EVA, where it's all in one, like a Storm one, and it was sort of, you know, it dropped down and you got a lid on it. Wickersley Angler did a thing on it, and that's where I originally first saw it. But this one is the Combi one, and it's mint. It's a Combi one with an Aqualock system, which we'll go into, with a supporting leg, and this one actually fits for me better than what I originally wanted, and it's 112 quid is what they're about out and about out there. So firstly, she's a big girl, that is for sure. So it comes with, initially, this is there for your first leg, for your supporting leg, which we'll get out in a second, but let's just have a look at it before I put it on a tray on the actual box, and we can have a little go into it. So the thing that I liked about this is that it's got your normal side tray with your perforated sides. It's also got measurements all the way along, so if you're wanting to do your rigs and things like that, you can. But like I said, we'll come in close to it. But what it's got is this, and this little Storm tray is great. You can put little things in there. It's got a little actuator, and you can lift it to various different heights. It drops down. It's EVA line. It's got holes in to let the water through. We've got the extra connectors there to fasten to your box. There's a couple there. We've got some different inserts and some different wheels, which enables us to get on this other running. And the running bar here and on there reminds me of the old Monster tray, actually. The only thing is, I'm not entirely sure if it's going to fit in my new Horizon bag that holds these. If it doesn't, that's my own fault, but this is going to serve the massive purpose to what I wanted with my gear. So I obviously will sit with it on my right side, so it's going to be here like that, and then I can close that and I can open it and have it that way. If I wanted it the other way around, where it was this way, like it would be for most other people, I could do that, and you know, just swap the things around, but I'm not going to do that. I like it the other way around because I've got the measurements and all the kind of things are close to me, and I prefer that I can open it up this way and it's not awkward and underneath my arm and stuff like that. So what we'll do is I'll flip the camera around, I'll just put the other brackets on, and we'll get it up to literally putting it onto the side of the box, and then we'll have a little look at that, and then we'll get in close and have a look close up and see what it looks like. Right guys, so I've got the tray itself. I'm going to bring it up and just show you. So these slide on and on. When you first buy it, it comes with them without the little buckles attached, and if pretty much just push them on to the metal and then attach the screw underneath, and then that's when you can line them up with your legs and you're good to go. So that's what we're going to do. Obviously I've got the spare leg on it, so with this one it's going to be a double attachment. It would either be on your front leg and your middle leg, I would have thought, or your back leg and your first leg. I'm going to go with back leg and my other one, and the one next to it. Now what I've done with this is take off the inserts that come with it. The inserts that come with it would look like a 30mm, which is miles too small for me, for mine obviously being a 36. So I'm just sucking them on, and I push that, and when I'm used to where I want it, I've just tightened the leg one, but I can also tighten the one underneath, which is exactly like the Monster ones, and I'll show you this in close. But once you've got them in a position where you want it, you can keep it on that, and you'll always be able to just slide it straight on. You won't need to undo that. So tighten them both up first. Now this one is, for me, just by feeling it, does feel strong, but it does slope away when it's fastened in two places, so it will need the supporting leg. Now I understand on some venues it's not easy to do that, but the good thing with this is if you unslacken the little screw, you can position this wherever you want, so you could find a bit of banking to do it. So once that's on, they've got extendable bottom legs as well, like most side tray legs do, so you can position that on the floor. And we just need to tighten that one up. There we go. So put the leg in and tighten up the yellow one. I've not got that tightened up. Once that's there, that's dead strong. It's absolutely solid, is that, now that it's on there. So once you're on, it does come with a couple of different things. So in here there's some, looks like 28s, some 30s, some square leg attachments. So if you do want to put it on any smaller legged boxes, there is those inserts there. And I dare say if you've got a specific box that has inserts anyway, it would fit into that area. Now, one thing that I did worry about when I got this box and going back from the comp is that it would be too low, but it's actually a really good height for me to have. And that area there would fit my EVA system really well. And like I say, just having that area there, which is storm proof, and I can put my bits in there, and just in case closing my lid down, is fantastic. And like I said before, they've got on the measurement system, so if I'm tying up links, or I want to measure a rig before I go back out or anything like that, I can do that there. Yeah, and I'm really happy with that, and it really is rock solid. It's on those two legs. It gives that leg free now to move things around. I've still got my attachment here that can lift up for my landing net head, and that's going to be no problem whatsoever, and it feels really strong. And there's little screws which I'll show you inside, which take the weakness out of this, so you can have it so it can just shut under its own steam, or you can tighten up that bolt, and that allows you to put it to wherever you want it, and it'll stay, which is what I would probably do for me. So what I'll do is I'll flip the camera, we'll come in close, we'll have a little look over it, and see what you think. So guys, looking pretty pimp, to be fair. So you've got that Nufish logo on the front there, which is part of EVA, and that, like I said to you, that moves up when you're packing it away. That moves up to able to pack it away. And then you've got the spare leg there with the fastenings, like I was saying, that's your gold fastening, and then underneath is the bolt where you're wanting to screw it. And this is what I mean about lifting it up. So we've got two screws here. If I slacken this top screw off, which is difficult with one hand, if I slacken that off a bit, then you can see it's gonna shut on its own accord. If I tighten that back up like so, then I can set that at different heights, and that's just really good for my fishing. I'm entering the winter league now, and I wanted to have something. We don't need the umbrella, and I didn't have a hood on it before, so it's just giving me a different option. As you can see, there's plenty of space there to put other stuff on, and it's quite a deep pocket under there. There's quite a lot of space. Moving down to this side of it, you can see the sliding brackets, and there you go with the measurement, which is in inches all the way up to 20 inches or 500 millimeters. So it does give you some good little things that you can use out for your rigs, or if you're measuring a section or whatever you want to do. And another little angle there, and it just looks really well made, and a lot of people have mentioned it, and you know, I thought I'd go against the grain and try something new. So let's get on the box and let's finish it off. Right guys, the last in question, will it fit into this Horizon tray carrier bag? Because obviously that's something I bought to put the Matrix and the Feeland one in. If it doesn't, then obviously that's gonna have to go and we're just gonna have to carry it separate. But it's looking pretty positive. And yes, she's in with relative ease, to be fair. That surprised me a little bit. Let's see if it zips up. Jackpot, zips up, absolute Bobby Dazzler. So that saves me a bit of messing about, having to get rid of that and get something else to fit it in. So what's my opinion on the Nufish Combi tray? Now, like I said, I went in there for a Storm tray. I had my heart set on looking at the Nufish, I'll be honest, or the Preston. I didn't want to get, I love the Ventalites and stuff like that, but I didn't want to get anything that I'd already had. That's the rules moving forward, never rebuy what you've already had. So I bumped into this one. Honest, I'd never seen it before. I knew that they did a normal tray and an EVA, but I did not know they did a combination of both. It fits absolutely spot on, it looks great, it's got plenty of space, it's slightly shorter than the Matrix, but nothing that I'm going to miss. It means that I can put everything in there, you know, maggots and all sorts of stormproof things in there, my phone, when it's Winter League, but also I can have my EVA system on the end with, you know, corn and all that kind of pellets and things like that, and I can just shut down the lid on that, so it makes it super waterproof. And I'm you know, I've got an umbrella coming, so I'm not going to mess about you know, with little bait brollies and things like that. I just didn't get on with it. I never really used it. It just got in the way a little bit. It looked great, but it just got in the way. And say a hood wasn't an option, was an option as well. But we wanted to try something different, and I think that'll fit absolutely perfect. So if you want to look at his unboxing reviews, then go on the playlist and see anything else. If you want to look for specifically poles, there's a pole unboxing and reviews on there as well. If you want to jump on the Facebook group, Angling for You, and join us on there, no question's a silly question. It's a family orientated group, so do ask your questions. And if you want to jump on the Instagram and look at the photos of what we're doing, then it's angling_for_you. If you could like, share and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. And until the next one guys, thank you very much for watching, and tight lines.